Greetings once again, YouTubers. How's it going? This is Akatamotoma broadcasting once again across the Atlantic, and this is a long overdue video response to my friend Denis, who goes by the YouTube username Sam26100, concerning his video response to Defender of Reason's video on morality and consensus. So, Denis, my friend, I think I should start this video by quoting a few relevant dictionary definitions to set straight some of the semantic and nomenclature which you used in your video. So let's start by defining the term objective, which is, according to the relevant definition from Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, means of relating to or being an object, phenomenon, or condition in the realm of sensible experience independent of individual thought and perceptible by all observers, having reality independent of the mind. Now, the term subjective, defined as modified or affected by personal views, experience, or background, arising from conditions within the brain or sense organs and not directly caused by external stimuli, arising out of, identified by means of one's perceptions or one's own states and processes. Now, since morality is something that exists in our thoughts, I think following the strict dictionary definition of objective and subjective, we can say that all morality is subjective, but that of course does not mean that all various codes of morality out there are equally good. As I made clear in more than one of my previous videos, I vehemently reject cultural relativism because I do believe there are codes of morality that are superior to others. As many people have probably pointed out before me, a moral code based on the golden rule and reciprocal ethics, which basically says treat others as you want to be treated, as you like to be treated, makes a much better moral code than one based on a might makes right principle. And the superiority of the former over the latter can be demonstrated with the objective, empirical, observable fact that societies that practice the former code fare much better than societies that embrace the latter. Another thing that you said in your video, as well as in the comment section of it, is that it's an objective fact that a society has to place individual rights above those of the collective. So while I agree with this statement, I beg to differ with you on the claim of it being an objective fact. No, I'm afraid it's not an objective fact. That is our objective. That is our subjective opinion. But you can, however, say that based on objective, empirical observations from history, societies that place individual rights above those of a collective fare much better than those that place the collective above the individual. As we both know, societies like those in Stalin's Russia or Hitler's Germany were societies in which the subjects were forced by those in power to give up their individual rights for the sake of the greater good. And we all know the horrible consequences of that. Even today, for case study, you can compare North Korea, a country in which individual rights are virtually non-existent and only the collective matters, to South Korea, in which the citizens do have their individual rights placed above the collective. While the sharp contrast between the two indeed tells us that placing individual rights above the collective leads to better empirical results, saying that a society has to place individual rights above a collective is in no way an objective fact, I'm afraid. So while I do think every person who has the understanding of the golden rule will agree, megalomaniac psychopaths and power-hungry monsters like Kim Jong-il, Ayatollah Khomeini or Saddam Hussein would strongly disagree. So, with all that in mind, well, I think we can say that there are indeed morals and rights that are superior and all people on the planet should desire for themselves. It is an inescapable and objective reality that the rights that we get in a society are based on what the collective is willing to grant us. A society that is more golden rule adhering is more likely to grant us better rights than one that adheres to the might makes right principle. Hopefully that clears up some things. If you think I am mistaken in anything I said, feel free to post comments in the comment section or a video response. I'll be much obliged. Thank you very much for listening, and Akatamotoma out.